But you're right. We want to give this the attention it deserves. So do it. I love the people do it over and go late. No, I don't want to go late.
Yeah, I don't want to. I have still done another show to do tonight.
I have shit to do. I have to eat dinner with my wife and stuff. Oh, we're gonna do it tomorrow. All right.
And it's all like names I've never seen before. That Scott Owen. Yes. Calm down. Relax. We'll do it tomorrow. It's all right.
We'll get to it.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't. That was my fault. I forgot that we went late the first.
Yeah,
time.
like we're not going to do it justice if we do it. I like the people that need what they want so badly. They're like, no, do it shitty now. Instead of doing it well tomorrow.
I'd rather do it well tomorrow. You're right. We'll do it tomorrow. And you're right. So let's do this. David Bond.
The sex tourist creep?
Sex tourist David Bond. Mike.
International sex tourist.
He's
man of mystery.
He's here to help you out. Is he going
to help me out?
Yeah. This video is How I Meet Girls Online, the real truth.
If you think online dating is dead, if you think Tinder just doesn't work anymore, you're not alone.
Have you tried paying for women in the Philippines?
Have you tried paying over $15 American?
I used to think the same thing until I discovered this one trick that works so well.
Is this a Facebook advertisement?
I discovered one trick that will get you all the girls. It's called rape. Hi, I'm David Bond. Have you ever raped a Filipino girl and left her for dead in an alley?
Hi, I'm David Bond. Don't take no for an answer.
I started doing it on all of the dating apps.
He may be top 3 most punchable people.
Are you guys having trouble finding women out there? Hi, I'm David Bond, spokesman for guns. What?
He has one of those things that girls have on the back of their phone. Keep it steady.
I hate him.
Instead of telling you about it, let me show you. This is what my phone looks like when I wake up in the morning. All right, guys, so it's the following day. I had my scripts running basically all night long while I was asleep.
Scripts.
Let's see if we got any messages. So it's nope.
What's Hinge?
Right.
Is this video him just showing off about his online dating?
No, I think he's about to, because he said something about a script. I bet you he has some kind of app that just auto sends hey messages or something. By the way, this is we can agree, right, that this is like a level of sickness. Like
this guy loves Brendan Schaub.
But I'm going to tell you right now, okay? I'm not some fucking puritanical weird guy. I'm not a pill. I don't think people should not go out and play the field a little bit. I don't think guys should, date around. That's fine. But there are people where it reaches a level of sickness. This is a sickness.
Wow. The phone turned off. What the fuck? Wow. And yes, that's right. I got so many messages from girls, my phone literally crashed. And keep in mind, this was just from a single night of using this trick. Imagine having so many.
You think Jenny was happy that she was in this video?
I'm sure Jenny is thrilled.
You think Jenny's excited about this?
I'm sure Jenny's thrilled about this.
Girls wanting to talk to you that your phone crashes from being unable to handle all of the messages.
Dude, this is like some...
It's a sickness.
This is like some 2000 pickup artist shit. Like, this is not cool anymore. You know what I mean? Like, this is some of that fucking, like, hey man, you got a what are you doing?
Even that stuff, which is gross, and I don't think it was ever cool.
Well, it had a TV show. MTV had a show about it. Remember the mystery?
Yeah, I mean,
pickup
it was part of the
yeah.
culture, but I would never. But I just mean like that's bad enough. It's bad enough to be into all that pickup artist shit, and it's not. You're not a person who's very well in the head if you're into that. But he takes that to a level of like a mental illness. Like this is not like, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be proud of your son if he was this guy.
No.
At once. And no, I was not in Thailand. This was in the state of Nevada, here in the U.S.
I like how he has to preface and no, I was not in Thailand.
I think we're getting to him.
No, of course we're getting. He knows.
Getting to
Trust
him.
me, he knows. He knows.
We're getting to
he
him.
comments on our videos a lot.
We're
he
getting
knows.
under his
No, this was not in Thailand. This was
no,
in
I didn't pay $12 for anal.
That was a clean clip. Just if anybody wants it.
As crazy as this looks, this is normal for me. So what the hell am I doing? Now, before I go into detail, I have to tell you guys something I did a few years ago that led to me discovering this secret. So a few years ago, I read this book called Trust Me, I'm Lying.
He really does. He really does like read pickup artist book.
Yeah.
Confessions of a Media Manipulator.
I'm disgusted by people like this simply for the reason that there are a lot of people that equate human interaction in general, all of it, as some sort of a game or a program, and that's a fucking sickness.
Yeah.
To me, it's a sick thing when it's a game to you, you're trying to play the game, and it's not. It's human interaction.
What if you're Triple H?
Well, then it's time to play the game. And then you play it, and I'm gonna make a game, and something play it, and if I play it, then I'm gonna play it. That was the best. When Motorhead went to WWE to play the Triple H song, and they didn't know any of the words because they hate that song.
By this guy
What was
named
the OSW thing when he did that? When one of them said he went to a Motorhead concert, and he was upset that they didn't play the game. And he's like, I went to this concert, and I wanted them to play the game, but they didn't play the game.
and Holiday. The book talked about companies that would hire what are called growth hackers. These are marketers that would manipulate the media into giving them free publicity by generating fake controversy. The book went deep into human psychology, social engineering, and how to hack social media algorithms. After reading this book, I applied these techniques to myself, promoting my YouTube channel and
Well, that would explain his sub count.
my digital products. And let's just say it worked.
Wait a second. So now I'm figuring this out.
This looks...
The reason he goes and he comments on videos that make fun of him is
because it gets
it's
traffic.
Controversy. Starting
We
this
fell right
we
into
fell
his
right
trap.
into his trap. Speaking of traps, that's all he picks up when he goes to Thailand.
Yeah, and by the way, this looks like found footage after somebody's murdered, right?
Mm-hmm.
When a guy murders a woman and they blur her face but not his.
Yeah, this looks like the beginning. What was that J.J. Abrams found footage film?
Yes. I don't remember the name.
Fuck, the one with T.J. Miller.
Oh, Cloverfield.
This looks like a Cloverfield clip.
In the course of 2 years, I was able to get international media attention on my YouTube videos and my products over 45 times. After a while, I became a master of this. With just a few tricks, I was able to get an entire country to talk about me for weeks.
No. The entire country was talking about you because you're a sex pest and people were disgusted by your actions.
And I have a confession.
I killed that woman.
Which one?
I looked
All
at her
of them.
eyes. I looked at her eyes as her life disappeared.
And I wanted to keep those eyes forever.
It made me feel like a man.
I've been using the exact same tricks.
He's like, I have a confession. I'm the last face over 24 women as I've ever seen.
To meet girls on dating apps. The same techniques that I used to get international multi-million-dollar media outlets to cover my YouTube videos for weeks are the same techniques I use to get dates online. Exploiting human psychology, tricking algorithms.
This is a serial
He's
killer.
psychotic.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like Dennis Reynolds. He's exploiting human psychology. Look, man, I get that it might get you a lot of views and you might be internet famous, but like at the cost of your soul? But think about this. Like maybe the trick worked. Maybe we are talking about him because he commented on our videos. You might be right. You might be 100% right. But at what cost?
This is really gross, man.
Hiring virtual assistants and creating simple copy-paste scripts that will do all the hard work for you is just the beginning. Over the past 5 years, I've developed...
He's doing the pray hands.
But
he's doing the pray hands.
This is the music and the pose that you have that you do in a video where you're showing the moment where you're having self-realization and you're like, man, what I'm doing is wrong. But he's just so gung-ho about this.
And perfected my system for meeting some of the most beautiful women.
Most beautiful woman in that
in
bar
fucking
in
Asia.
Thailand.
In Thailand, maybe.
Women online, down to basically a
Hey, there's Melody.
She could get it.
copy-paste method that could be replicated in any country, any city. Imagine knowing that no matter where you go, you could simply pull out your phone and with just a few
This
clicks.
guy's diagnosable.
Yeah, no, I mean, what do you think? Borderline? Maybe narcissistic?
Definitely
for sure.
narcissistic, but I mean, he's got sociopathic tendencies.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks like this. Nobody thinks of people as ones and zeros like this, unless they're a sociopath. That's when you're saying things like, "Yeah, I exploit human psychology to like." He equates human psychology to an algorithm. It's all the same to him. It's just a game to be like. This is a sick fuck.
Hundreds of girls flooding you with messages. Imagine knowing how to automate your online dating life.
Imagine being a girl who dates this guy while he's filming you, and you're just sitting there and you're taking it because your self-worth is so low that you're letting this guy just make you another conquest.
Yeah, this is that woman in that photo. I guarantee you is the kind of woman that has many times said things like, "Oh yeah, fucking, fucking, what am I gonna do? Settle down, have a baby, ruin my body, and do that? No, I'm gonna live my best life and blah 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 blah." So now, instead of having kids and a husband who loves you, you're sitting there having a white wine spritzer with a guy who has a GoPro strapped on his forehead. You know, it's like so gross.
Each day you wake up to a
Clint Eastwood endorse. They're just thoughts, and they're using him as much as he thinks he's using them. Yes, but the whole first hour we went after these thoughts.
Yeah, so now it's his turn.
Now it's the other side of the coin.
Yeah.
You see, if you want to hear us going after them, rewind an hour, and you'll hear us going after them for the entire first hour of the show.
Yeah, Clint. Sorry we didn't go hard enough on women for you.
Jesus Christ, that is something we've never been accused.
Sorry,
of.
I've not gone hard enough on the white.
That is something we've never been accused of.
You're right.
a flood of options. Well, this system is real, and it's called the digital pickup. A hacker's guide.
This music.
It's not the right music.
It's
to be using.
Inception music.
Yeah.
Guide to meeting women online. So, what is the digital pickup? The digital pickup is a ruthlessly efficient, highly repeatable system for meeting and attracting women on the internet.
Honestly,
psychotic.
But as psychotic as he is, and he is psychotic and he's a piece of trash, this guy just emphasizes what trash women can be. You guys are so easily manipulated.
Yeah, that he's running a simple CS script that's just completely...
Yeah, I used to have a script like this when I played Star Wars Online to fight. No, seriously, to kill Wampa rats, to get XP.
How does it feel, ladies, to know that your psychology is so simple that you could be manipulated with a program equivalent to... Remember the old programs you get on AOL?
The phishing programs.
You could kick people and
Yep.
stuff.
One of them was like Havoc or something like that.
Yes. I had the Hell on Earth one, which actually played the Mobb Deep song.
Yeah. Yep.
The digital pickup is not for everyone. The material...
Yeah, it's fucking for sociopathic narcissists. Sure.
Well, wait, no. Don't go back. I just realized what I'm asking you to do. But I think he just accidentally doxed the phone number. Like
I'm not going to do that then.
He blurred a picture.
But not the phone number.
In this program, we'll go...
Oh, God, he keeps doing it.
This guy's
way beyond the typical cheesy...
So wait a second. If your level of picking up women, but even if you don't respect women, right? Even if you think women are all fucking trash,
which I get it.
I get it.
but
look how many cell phones this guy had. Like this is serial killer shit, right?
The online dating advice, but instead will push you into the cutting edge of what is even possible. You will not be playing within the rules. You'll be bending them, and you'll be bending them a lot. In the program, you'll discover secrets.
I need my tools.
Like story pushing. Story pushing is basically running small $5 ads on Instagram. This is a feature that's normally for people promoting a product, but we're not promoting anything. You basically film yourself talking, click promote, then pay Instagram to have that story seen by thousands of people. And guess what? You can select the gender, age group, and location. This means that you can have basically every girl in the city seeing that video. Now, the real trick is knowing what to say in these videos. I've tested dozens of different stories, and I found there's this.
Look at the one in the middle, Mike.
This is
Look at the one in the middle. It's just cash on the table.
honestly, any women that get murdered by this guy deserve it.
This is a commercial. This is his program. Get instant access now. So he either it's his program. I don't think he's smart enough to have made it, or there's an advertising company, right? Also, and again, just out of curiosity, how do you have 493,000 subscribers and this video's been up since February 9th and you only have 6,000 views?
Well, because he's admitted already that
Digital
he
manipulation?
manipulated shit, and he also has the like to dislike ratio is hidden.
Of course.
Because people despise you, dude. And look, anybody can trick some chick into fucking them, right? Like, if you and I have a bunch of trips coming up right now.
Yes.
So we could easily get laid in any one of those towns if we really wanted to. If that was the priority was, I want to crush some puss, bro. Seriously, it's not that hard to do. But this dude is just taking it to a weird, sick fucking level.
It's the whole point of it is to get laid all over the world, and I guess that's okay, but this guy suffers from the same problems that we talked about with the cam girls, where it's there's a short window for this lifestyle, right? And it's not about look. For guys, it's not about looks because, you don't have to be a good-looking guy and you could do this, right? Women are easily manipulated. We've already mentioned that. But after a while, your sex drive goes down. Other things start becoming more important.
I can't wait until this guy...
Existential dread sets in, and then you start realizing, holy shit, after you fucked 500 women, it's like if you do anything 500 times, right? Mm-hmm. You're like, I really... Here's a great example. I really love playing Halo online. It's fun. I love that game. Super fun. But after you play for a while, you're fucking kind of sick of Halo. Mm-hmm. You can only you are, instead of having a varied life where you're doing a bunch of things, where different things bring you joy. You have one thing. This guy doesn't have any real friends.
It's gonna be really funny though someday.
Yeah.
Someday, I'm getting really happy right now just picturing this guy in a couple of years. In some shit in a bathroom in some hotel in Thailand in a hotel room, crying because he can't get his dick hard, and he's got two fucking Thai girls sitting in the bedroom going we wait for you, and he's crying, sitting on the toilet seat, crying, googling erectile dysfunction pharmacy near me, just sobbing away.
One specific question, and if you ask it in the video,
look, and I'm not saying because don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying that, especially if you're a young dude, you should get laid. That's fine. Please, by all means. I'm not a Puritan in any sense of the word. I am not a Puritan. I've never been, and I'll never will be one. But it's not so much about, dude, like you said, if you go to Vegas, right? And while you're there for other stuff and you're doing other things, you happen to get laid, or you also get laid. Hey, that's cool, bro. You got laid. But when you go somewhere just to get laid, that's a weird motivation, right? You know what I mean? Hey, I'm out for a night. We're in Vegas for a week, and one night I fucking banged the chick that I met at a bar. Good for you. Awesome, man. High five. Good for you. That's all. She's cute. Great job. But when you are making algorithms to get laid, when you're going to Thailand specifically to buy fake tits for a Thai woman so she'll suck your dick, that's fucking weird, man.
Or not even just going to get laid, but you're in that's all this guy knows. There's no character development for this guy. There's
right.
no there's everything is yo, I was fucking this one girl and I was fucking this other girl. It's fucking there's no, every book he's ever read is about pickup artists and algorithm manipulate. It's just sick. It's a sickness.
Then promote it, you will get hundreds of girls in your DMs within hours.
They're not people.
That's how he feels.
I was doing story pushing in Europe, and I had one of my stories viewed by over 50,000 women in a single day.
Because you're paying for it.
Yeah, you're paying for
I
advertising.
could do that too. It's not impressive when you're paying for it, right?
He thinks he sounds cool.
You're paying for it.
He thinks this is cool.
I had so many messages over this, I had dates for weeks. When you get access to the digital pickup, not only will you learn this technique, you'll see me walk you through it step by step. Now, probably my most controversial thing in this program is called refund hopping. Refund hopping is a way of tricking Tinder into giving you infinite refunds on Boost and Tinder Gold.
Wait, that's fraud. That's fraud.
That's fraud. And if they catch on to you, they're not going to, but they could actually sue you.
That's fraud.
Yeah.
Back in 2017, I wasted hundreds of dollars on boosts, and you know what? Looking back, it makes me sick. Now, unfortunately, I can't really talk about how this works, at least not in public for obvious reasons, but trust me, once you know how to refund hop, oh man, this trick alone will pay for the program.
This is fraud. He's defrauding. You can call it hopping, but it's fraud. This is when you enter into a financial arrangement with the full intention of reneging on that financial arrangement.
Whoa, re-African American.
Sorry. And you go into it with that mentality. That's a crime.
Yeah.
It's not like there's a reason why there's a lot of people that don't end up getting arrested for writing bad checks, let's say. I know a lot of people that have written bad checks because they honestly were like, I swear to God, the money was supposed to be in there. The reason why Chris Hansen, for instance, got in trouble is because he wrote a bad check. Then they called the cops. The cops came. They said, look, Chris, we know you, man. We don't want to jam you up, whatever. So just write the guy a check so we don't have to arrest you. So then Chris Hansen wrote another bad check, and that's when he got in trouble.
The second one, yeah.
That's when there's a difference between, shit, I bounced a check and you wrote a bad check. This is fraud.
Here, let me help you out. I'll tell you what he's doing. Just so if any idiot out there is listening, they'll, I'm going to figure this out. Tinder works. The way Tinder works is it uses your Facebook account. So you make a Facebook account, you log into Tinder with your Facebook account, right? So what he does is he pays for it either with like a reoccurring system with like a card that you get, like a
Prepaid,
Visa, prepaid card. You sign up for it and then you request a refund and go, oh, I did it by mistake. And usually Tinder will go, yeah, refund. So what he does is he probably hops on a VPN and he makes hundreds and hundreds of Facebook accounts with his pictures on them. And he does this repeatedly with different Tinder accounts. And of course, since it's a different person, they keep giving him refunds. That would be my best guess of what he's doing.
That, or he might be, if he does it, well, he's saying that on Tinder. I don't know how Tinder works.
That's how Tinder uses Facebook.
Okay. See, I know with Facebook, if you pay for a promoted ad, they don't charge you until the whole ad runs.
That is correct.
So he might be like getting the card, whatever. They scan the card. They see the card's got the money. He pays for the boost, and then he just spends the money on the card. That's another way of doing it.
Yeah, you're right.
There's so many,
because once the ads are run, they're run.
And that's it.
And that's
and if it's on a burner
and
account, you're like, fine,
Instagram is
account.
Facebook, and I think they run the same way. I think you nailed it on the head with that one.
Next up is the golden switch. This technique is so effective, I almost didn't include it in the program. I'm not even kidding. When you discover this trick, your head is gonna blow off. It's a way of literally tricking Tinder into giving you the matches of another guy. And you get to steal his profile score as well, without him even knowing. And the girls don't know either. This trick is responsible for more sex in my life than I'm even willing to admit.
This is
We've watched a lot of videos.
fucking psychotic.
We've watched a
This
lot
is
of
the
videos.
worst one.
This is the worst one. Can we all agree this is the worst one?
This
guy's a fucking lunatic.
Like, I want to say things about this guy right now that I can't. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
Like I there's things I want to say about this guy that I can't say because we would lose our channel.
It is embarrassing how effective this is. Next, I'll reveal my method for texting girls. This is a tested and proven system that I've been doing for years. As someone who travels all over the world, I've realized that the witty jokes and the clever lines just don't always work, especially when you're in a country where English is not the first language. Having so much experience in places like this, I've developed...
And also countries where, like in America, you have consent. And in Thailand, you have consent?
This is...
It's pretty fucking nuts, right?
This is a prime example of a guy that the world would be better off without.
I think, yeah, you could say that. That's fine.
That's what I'm trying to be careful
Or
of.
how about this? People like him.
People like him. But it's just like... This is like... This is dangerous. Like, if I had a daughter... You know, that's the kind of guy that you would just fucking have nightmares about.
Developed a very unique texting style that actually transcends
Roots
cultures
Calhoun in the chat. Honesty always worked for me.
and languages. Now, the digital pickup goes way beyond just meeting girls online.
How
In
about this,
program,
David? How about you just be honest, like Roots said? Like, I've done this before, right? You go out, you know, even like you were saying earlier, you're a loser if you're traveling the whole world trying to get laid, or you're doing this trying to get laid. But we've all, when we were younger, had nights where you went out and you and your boys were all just trying to get laid. Like that.
Of course.
You know, when you're
Yeah.
even on a night like that, right? Being just straight up and just being yourself. And yeah, okay, it sucks when you take an L. Just take the L. I don't understand what's wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with just being like, oh, well, ain't my night.
Go home
tonight.
and rub
You know
one
what I
out
mean?
and
Like,
go to
hey,
bed.
Some nights you win, some nights you don't win. Like, whatever. But this is like a guy that the level of not taking no for an answer is disturbing.
I'll reveal exactly what to do when a girl comes over. After spending 5 years doing nothing but basically traveling and meeting girls, you'd be shocked over how fast you can go from 0 to 60 if you know what you're doing. We'll take a deep dive into exactly...
You know what else is great too? And I'll bet you dollars to donuts that this guy is an awful fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I bet this guy is garbage in bed.
Hear your
It's one of those guys that does nothing but have sex and he still never got good at it. You know what I mean?
girls visit. Things like lighting, music, even the placement of furniture matters. Getting a girl comfortable enough to take things all the way is an art and a science.
But they'll never say no, Mike.
If you
because of the implication.
If you played this for me, right, and I never knew who David Bond was, and I never knew anything about this guy's history, I'd be watching this and going, "Is this a promotion for a movie? This is the bad guy, right?"
Yeah, of course.
Like, this is the bad guy. Yeah. Like, this is the kind of guy I would want to send fucking Batman with that fucking hook plane and just go get him out of Asia and bring him to me.
Sinister Charlie, I love when my phone crashes because of shitty dating sites. It makes me feel important.
It's just weird, right? Like,
Eric Fitzpatrick gave us $20. David eyes Quint's speech from Jaws. Didn't see the first shark for about half an hour. A tiger, 13-footer. Sometimes that shark, he looks you right into you, right in your eyes. You know the thing about a shark. He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes.
Psychopath
eyes.
I honestly, like, if I were that guy, every day I got up, I would just look in the mirror and I'd be like...
Somebody says, placing furniture in the front door, 10 out of 10. Just jam the fucking
That works.
chair.
Jam the knob. Can't get the door open.
Now use can't sleeve.
Like, I would honestly, like... I'd cry every day if I was that guy.
Oh, fuck, man. This guy is a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
All right, look, we've reached the end of the show. I hope you guys had fun. I did.
I did.